You stood in the fire, didn't you? Not because you were weak, but because you believed. Believed in the warmth behind her words, the promise in her eyes, the silence between her breath. But what she gave and what she took were never the same. Most men collapse there, in the aftershock, trying to resurrect what already walked away. They call it love, but it's mourning, it's self-erasure. You cannot hold the wind, you cannot chain a shadow, and you cannot save someone who made peace with losing you. Musashi never begged to be remembered. He became unforgettable through action, through silence, through the unwavering rhythm of the blade. So when love leaves, you do not crawl, you do not chase, you do not scream into emptiness, hoping it'll echo back. You stand. As the storm tears through you, you become the mountain, not untouched, but unmoved. Do not confuse heartbreak with defeat. Do not let absence poison your edge, because the warrior knows love is not meant to break you, it is meant to sharpen you. If it dulls your vision, drains your discipline, drowns your direction, then it was not love, it was illusion. And illusions are the first thing the blade must cut through. So let her go, not with bitterness, but with precision. You are not who you were before her. Good. Let that version die. But what's left now, what rises, must be forged without her hands. You are not her project. You are not her refuge. You are the fire she could not hold without being burned. And if that fire dies now, if your spirit folds inwards to mourn, then she didn't walk away. You followed. A warrior who chases what willingly let go will never see the blade behind him. Let her go. Let the dream rot. Let the heart split clean, so that the edge remains sharp. Because only when you stop asking why, only when you no longer rehearse the ending, only when you silence the memory, can you return to form. This is not about forgetting. It's about remembering who bled to become this version of you. She left, but your path never did. And the path requires a warrior who sharpens his sorrow into stillness, not a boy who weeps for what already turned its back. Sharpen, stand, and let love carve you into something she was never worthy to witness. Do not fight for the memory. Do not resurrect what walked away. She left you with silence, honor it. She left you with absence, fill it with rhythm. She left you with wounds, turn them into weapons. Every time you replay the story, you lose precision. Every time you justify her leaving, you betray the part of you that stayed loyal, not to her, but to love itself. The warrior does not romanticize the fall. He uses it, because loss is a blade, and how you hold it determines whether you bleed or become sharper. You were not born to be remembered by her. You were born to be remembered by the gods of war, the spirits who watched you train in silence while the world celebrated noise. She could not see that version of you. She didn't stay long enough. She saw your softness, not the sword hidden beneath it. But you knew. You always knew. So now, stand in what she missed, in what she feared, in what she could not hold. Because the heart is not your guide, it is your forge. It gets broken, crushed, tested, so the soul beneath it can rise. And if she truly loved you, she would have stayed. If she truly saw you, she would have knelt beside the fire instead of fleeing the smoke. You do not blame her. You do not curse her. You do not make her your villain. But you also do not build altars for her ghost. You move, you train, you command. Because the man you must become has no time to explain himself to the ones who left. He simply becomes undeniable, unreachable, unshakable. Musashi didn't grieve his enemies. He outlived them. He outdisciplined the distraction. He stood so still that even longing dared not speak in his presence. So be still, Let the ache settle. Let the memories dry into ash. Let the love you gave become the sword you now wield. This is not the end of your story. It is the cutting away of weakness. The detachment is not cruelty. It is clarity. And clarity is everything. There is no war louder than the one against your own mind begging to be loved again. Silence it. Strike it. Move through it. Because love, true love, doesn't chain you to the past. It frees you to become more than you were. And now, without her, you are finally free to rise without asking permission. Let go, not to forget, but to remember who the hell you are when no one stays. You were not meant to be soft forever. You were meant to be precise, to carve yourself into someone that no one can walk away from without regret. Affection is not the enemy. Attachment is. She left. So be it. The blade does not mourn the hand that dropped it. You are not broken. You are being reforged. She gave you a gift, absence. And in absence, the warrior returns to discipline. You eat cleaner. You rise earlier. You stop begging for what already walked away and start building what no one can take. Your path was never hers to carry, and your strength was never meant to be understood, only mastered. Do not follow the echo of her name. It leads to cliffs with no footing. Walk forward, alone, with clarity colder than steel, because the warrior who looks back loses the war in front of him. Let love carve you, but never control you. Let pain strike, but never steer. Let her go, not because she deserves peace, but because you do. And the man who chases what left him will never become the one who cannot be left.